Good day, you're watching Leadership TV News. I am Cynthia Onwado. First, to take the headlines. Over 2,000 ghost workers uncovered in Zamfara State. Nigeria finally meets OPEC's crude oil production quota of 1.5 million barrels per day. CBN warns banks against pegging ATM withdrawals below 20,000 naira. Rep to pass 54.9 trillion naira 2025 budget. And on sports, FIFA suspends employee for alleged sex with underage in the US. Finally, on entertainment, Baba engages Edo lawmaker Natasha Osawaru. And now we'll take the news in detail. The Zamfara State Government has announced uncovering 2,363 ghost workers who collected a total of 193 trillion naira monthly after verifying civil and public servants in the state. Governor Dauda Lawal had formed a committee led by the head of service to carry out the verification process for state employees in August last year to implement the 70,000 naira minimum wage. Spokesman for the governor, Sulaiman Idris, however, revealed that the verification process disclosed that 220 minors were receiving monthly pay as civil servants. Idris said the committee's final report submitted to Governor Dauda Lawal highlighted that 27,109 permanent workers were cleared, while workers with questionable employment include 2,363 ghost workers, 1,082 civil servants who are due for retirement, 395 contract staff, 261 not on the nominal roll, 213 on study leave, 220 minors in employment, and 67 workers on secondments. The report highlighted that 75 workers' first employment dates were not in compliance with the issue date, and all of them were minors as at the time of employment. And the verification committee recommended suspending 207 workers who were not cleared. They are paid a total salary of 16 trillion naira monthly. This verification exercise is an ongoing effort to monitor the Zamfara workforce and ensure transparency and accountability in service, especially as the minimum wage payment begins in March of this year, he said. And moving on now, Nigeria has for the first time met the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries OPEC crude oil production quota of 1.5 million barrels per day, marking a significant milestone in the country's oil output. According to OPEC's latest monthly oil report released on Wednesday, Nigeria's average daily crude oil production rose to 1.53 million barrels per day in January 2025 based on figures obtained through direct communication with Nigerian officials. This achievement came after Nigeria struggled for over a year to meet its assigned production quota. Initially set in November 2023 for the 2024 period, the quota was later extended into 2026 as the country continued to produce below expectations. And now the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has threatened to penalize banks that compel customers to withdraw amounts lower than 20,000 naira per transaction from automated teller machines, ATMs, when they have enough funds and are asking for a greater sum. The Apex Bank disclosed this in a question and answer explainer released in its recent review of ATM withdrawal fees. It stressed that ATM charges for withdrawals made from other banks' ATM, both on-site and off-site, are based on the expectations that customers can withdraw up to 20,000 naira per transaction. The CBN has directed affected customers to file such complaints against banks that impose unnecessary restrictions. And now the House of Representatives is set to pass 54.9 trillion naira budget for the 2025 financial year, increasing the initial proposal by about 7 billion naira. Out of the total sum, 3.6 trillion naira is for statutory transfers, 14.3 trillion naira debt services, 13.6 trillion naira recurrent expenditure, while the sum of 23.9 trillion naira is for capital expenditure. Leadership TV reported that President Bola Tinubu had written the National Assembly requesting that the earlier budget proposal of 49.7 trillion naira be increased to 54.2 trillion naira because of the additional revenue generated by key agencies of the government. Presenting the report, the chairman of the Appropriation Committee, Honorable Abubakar Bichi, APC Kano, said the House to receive the report of the Committee on Appropriations for the Bill of an Act to authorize the issue from the Consolidated Revenue Fund of the Federation the total sum of 54.9 trillion naira, of which 3.6 trillion naira is for statutory transfers, 14.3 trillion naira for debt services, and also going by the recent antecedents after the consideration by the Committee of Supply chaired by the Speaker, the House would suspend its relevant role and pass the budget through to the third reading. And now moving on to sports news, FIFA has suspended an employee after he was reportedly arrested on suspicion of having sex with an underage boy while on a work trip in Miami. Jack Edward Coles was detained Friday by federal agents from Homeland Security Investigations at a hotel near FIFA's office in the Coral Gables neighborhood. Coles, 39, who is British, is alleged to have met a 14-year-old boy through a men's dating app last October and allegedly tried to meet with him again last week. The boy reportedly told the FIFA staffer he was 16 and was later in contact with federal investigators. Prison records on Thursday listed Coles as an inmate at the Federal Detention Center in Miami. FIFA is aware of the ongoing legal proceedings in Miami, a FIFA statement seen by the Associated Press said. The alleged offenses are serious and of a personal matter with no link to his work at FIFA. The individual has been suspended with immediate effect and until further notice from all duties. FIFA has no further comment at this stage. Finally, now on entertainment, Nigerian music sensation Innocent Idibia, popularly known as Tubaba, has proposed to the Edo State lawmaker Natasha Osawaru in a moment that has set social media abuzz. A viral video which surfaced on Thursday captured the emotional scene where Tubaba, while dancing with Osawaru, presented her with a ring, prompting cheers from onlookers. The couple then sealed the moment with a heartfelt embrace. The proposal came shortly after Tubaba publicly confirmed his relationship with Osawaru following his recent separation from his wife, Annie Macaulay Idibia. Their romance has been the subject of growing speculations after the singer was seen visiting the Edo State Assembly and later spotted at a Lagos club with Osawaru. Amid the swirling rumors, Tubaba took to Instagram on Tuesday to clarify the situation, dismissing claims that Osawaru played a role in the breakdown of his marriage. That's all the news we have for you here on Leadership TV. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website www.leadership.ng. Thanks for watching.
Get ready for the Leadership Awards and Conference 2024. Join us as we celebrate excellence across various fields, honoring those who've made remarkable impacts. Award categories include Person of the Year, Quinquennial Award for Governance and Infrastructure, Governors of the Year, Business Person of the Year, and many more. Stay updated by following us on social media and visiting our website, leadership.ng. For sponsorship and inquiries, contact us today. Leadership Award and Conference 2024, celebrating excellence, inspiring the future.
For watching, for sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.